What's up everyone, how you all doing? Blue Nerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft tutorial. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm doing fantastic guys, and today we're going to be building this medieval bakery. Now in the last video I done, we built this medieval inn, which you guys seem to really enjoy this build. So today we're going to go for the bakery with a very similar kind of style to it. And overall guys, I actually really enjoy this build. I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. Let's just take a quick loop around it so you guys can see. As you can see, we've got a chimney at the back here, and there is a fireplace on the inside as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool guys. It turned out better than I expected, this one. I really did enjoy this build. So with that being said guys, let's go ahead and take a quick look at what we're going to need to be building this. Okay, for this build you're going to need a door of your choice. I'm going with the spruce wood door, some spruce planks, trapdoors and fences, some dark oak logs, stairs and planks, some flowers of your choice, stone brick buttons, stone brick slabs, stairs and blocks, stripped birch wood. Make sure it's a stripped birch wood and not the stripped birch log, some glass panes of your choice. I'm going with the light grey stained glass panes, and some coarse dirt or normal dirt. Either one will do. And with that being said guys, let's get straight in with the tutorial. Alright guys, before we get started, here is a layout of the foundations, and you're going to need a 15 by 11 block space to build this in. So make sure you have enough room before you get started. And with that being said guys, let's get straight to it. Okay, we're going to start at the left hand front corner, and we're going to start with the pillar here. So we're going to place a dark oak log just there. Behind this we're going to leave a 3 block gap and place another one. Then we're going to leave a 5 block gap and place another one. Leave a 5 block gap to the right. And then leave a 3 block gap and a 3 block gap. Then we're going to go down and leave a 5 block gap. To the left we're going to leave a 3 block gap and a 3 block gap. Then we're going to come down, leaving a 3 block gap, which should leave us with a 5 block gap between this and the pillar that we started with. Now we're going to go ahead and raise all these pillars until they are 4 blocks high in total. So we already have one there, so 2, 3 and 4, and we're going to do this all the way around. Okay, once you're done, you want to join all your pillars up at the top. So we're going to start from here, and we're just going to work our way around, joining the top pillars together like so. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, we're going to start from the corner here. We're going to stick a log facing outwards like so. We're going to place another one on this corner here. Then we're going to go around placing one on every other block like this. And then when we get to the corner, we'll place one there, and we'll start from the corner again on this side and continue the same process. Once you get to this little corner here, place one here and then one here. And then just continue all the way around until we finish up right there. Now, go ahead and grab your stone bricks, and from the inner edge, so we got the front of the build here, we're going to come to this little edge here, and we're going to start by placing a block there and a block there. This is going to be our doorway. So we're going to place another one on top of this, and then another one on top of that, with an upside down stair in the middle, just like so. Okay, so just so you can see where it is. Now, we're going to continue a wall all the way around the inner edge of these pillars. So, we're going to place from this front one here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Behind this one, so heading towards the back of the build, we're going to go from the corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then going backwards, we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. To the left of this, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then behind this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got a nice ring around the edge on the inside. Now we're going to add another 2 layers on top of this to make it 3 in total, and we're going to do it all the way around, and then we will break out the windows once we're done. Alright guys, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, I would just go onto the inside of your build, dig out all of your floor, and go ahead and place down a nice flooring. I've gone ahead and used the spruce wood planks, but you could use oak or dark oak or any wood planks of your choice, it doesn't really matter. And then you just want to get some stone bricks and place one just in your doorway there. And then we're going to go ahead and break out some windows. So, we're going to start from the very front of the build here, and we're going to place a window there and there, just single ones with a 1 block gap between them. Then we're going to place a single window there and single window there. And then down on the right hand side of the build, we're just going to go 1 and 2 just like so, again with a 1 block gap between them. And then that is going to be about it for the windows, guys. Now if you want more windows, feel free to break more out yourself, but I'm going to just stick with those for now. And then we're going to get ourselves our dark oak logs, and we're going to start building up to our next level. So we're going to start from the left hand corner again, guys, and we're going to raise both the corners up here by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, making sure that you place them on those little logs that we placed sticking out, so we can kind of extend the upstairs of the build. Now wherever we've got a top of a log there, we're going to go ahead and in front of it we're going to place 4 logs like so. Do the same on the corner, except on the corners we're going to do both sides. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again, we're going to move across. There's our next log. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again, continue the process all the way around the build. Just remembering to do both sides on the corners. Now, once we get to this little inset corner here, we're just going to raise this one to 4 blocks high like so. And then continue to the corner, and we're going to raise this one by 4 and this one by 4 as well. And that is about it. Now, on the very front of the build here, we're going to raise this pillar and this pillar at the side here, and then join this together. So this will be one higher than everywhere else. Then we're going to move down to the side here again, where we've got a 5 block gap between the 2 pillars. Place that one and that one higher, and then just join them together. Then we're going to go around to the back of the build. Do the same on this corner here. This is directly in line with the front of the build there. And then we're going to just join those together. Then we're going to move over to the right hand side of the build. Place one on top of that one and one on top of that one, and then join them together as well. Okay, we should now have something that looks a bit like this. Now, before we move on any further, guys, let's grab our spruce planks again. And we're going to go ahead and fill in our next flooring. So we're going to just start by running some planks all the way around the edge in here. And again, guys, remember you can use any flooring of your choice. It doesn't have to be spruce. Okay, once you've run your planks around the edge, guys, just go ahead and fill in all of the rest of the flooring. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is get in the roof. So we're going to start from the front of the build, and we'll start over at the left hand side where we always do. And we're going to place a normal stair just there with 2 coming out like this. Now we should be overhanging the front of the build by 1. Place an upside down stair, a normal stair, and an upside down stair like so. Then we're going to do exactly the same but reversed on this side. So we're going to place a stair, stair, and then a stair. Upside down stair, normal stair, upside down stair. Place a full block on top of these ones. Then place a normal stair on top of them with an upside down connected. And then a block on top. And we're just going to keep repeating that same process. So stair, stair, upside down stair, full block, and then stair, and then stair. Now once we have the at the center, place an upside down stair like so, and then place a normal stair on top with an upside down stair just in the center there. Okay, so we get a nice kind of peak. It's not too high and it's not too low. It's just a nice kind of gradual sized roof. Now we're going to go directly to the back of the build over here. Okay, and we're going to do exactly the same, but obviously on the reverse of it. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, Actually, no, we're not. We need to be one down. Because this is one higher, guys, we've got to remember, come one lower, actually. So start from here, and then go 1 and 2. So there's our 3 blocks there, because on the other side, we didn't have this beam here. Okay? Then we're going to have an upside down stair, a normal stair, and an upside down stair like so. Now, as you can see, there's an upside down stair on the top of this pillar here. So over this side here, we're going to place an upside down stair like so. Because we haven't got the other beam to go from again because of the angle, so we're going to place a normal stair against it, an upside down stair underneath, and then a normal stair just there. Okay, now we're going to build the roof up the same again, so we're going to go a full block, and then a stair, and a stair, upside down stair, full block, stair, stair, oops, make sure they face each other, stair, upside down stair, full block, stair, and stair. And then again, exactly the same design in the center, so an upside down stair, a normal stair on top, and then an upside down stair facing outwards like so. Now, here is where it gets a little bit tricky, because we've got a peak on this roof as well. So, first of all, where we have our 5 block gap on these corner pillars here, we're going to go upside down stair and an upside down stair like so. That gives us our bearings of where we're going to go. So break these two here, place a normal stair like that, and then an upside down stair underneath like that. Okay, so it'll connect to this stair. On this side here, we're going to place a normal stair, an upside down stair underneath, and then a normal stair, and then just a normal stair slanted so that it joins up with the front there. Now we can continue with normal again here, so 1 block on top of these, then a stair facing each other, upside down stair, block, stair, upside down stair, block, stair and stair, upside down stair, normal stair, and upside down stair. Now, for the final side here, for the peak, we're going to come over here, and this will be just the same as we did on the front here, because we have these lower pillars here. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3, upside down stair, normal stair, upside down stair. Same directly on this side, so 3 across like so, upside down stair, normal stair, upside down stair. Full block on top, stair, stair, upside down stair, full block on top, stair on top, upside down stair, full block, stair, and a stair. Upside down stair in the middle, stair on top, and then a stair facing outwards like so. Alright guys, we should now have something that looks a bit like this, and we should have 4 peaks for our roofs. So what we're going to do is we're just going to join the bottom edges up. So we'll start from here, and we're just going to place 2 in there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like so. Then round the back here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like so. And I believe the rest of the gaps have all been joined up now. They have. Okay, right, that's looking pretty good. Now, we're going to grab our dark oak logs again. And inside where these peaks are, we're going to go from where the corner is. We're going to leave a 1 block gap. Place 1 there, and then 2, 3, 4 in total. And then leave a 1 block gap and do another block of 4. Do the same on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're leaving 1 block away from that corner pillar. Same again here, 1 block gap, and we want to bring it 4 high. Do the same here where the roof is, again, leaving that 1 block gap. And then finally, the same over this side here as well. So 4 and 4. Now, we're going to go ahead and place in 2 stripped birch logs. And then Sorry guys, I didn't count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 1, 2 at the side like so. Do the same for all the other roofs. Okay, we should now have something that looks a bit like this. Now we're going to go ahead and put in all of our walls around the edge for the build. So what we're going to do is go ahead and grab yourself a block that's no good, maybe some dirt or grass. And in the corners here where you've got 2 pillars, just go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. This just saves on blocks. It just saves you wasting resources. If you're not bothered, if you've got plenty of resources, then go ahead and just use whatever block you want. But we're just going to fill these in like this. Okay, and now we're going to use our stripped birch wood again, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 like this, and we're going to do this all the way around the edge on this dark oak log that runs all the way around. Okay, so go all the way around, make sure it's all facing the same way. You don't want to do it like that and then face it that way, because you can see the woods don't match. You want it all to face in the same direction. Okay. When you get to the pillars, guys, just leave a gap where the pillar is. We can make that look a little bit neater with some dark oak logs. Alright guys, you should now have something that looks a bit like this. So just go ahead and grab your dark oak logs, and where your pillars are, where I told you to leave the gaps, just go ahead and fill those up. And then that should just give you a nicer looking wall. You'll have these little pillars here, kind of giving your walls a little bit of a Tudor effect. Right, okay, now we're going to just go on the inside here. We're going to place a log there, just going to run it all the way around the edge, okay? Just across that top edge. So just run that all the way around. When you get to this corner here, place one facing up just to finish it off neatly. And then just do this around the rest of the edge. And then when you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this on the inside. Okay, so it just kind of finishes off the inside and makes it look a little bit nicer. Now we're going to quickly just put in our windows now. So I'm going to go for a window just here and here, which is 1 block apart, and they are 2 blocks high. I'm going to leave this side here because it's quite low. Actually, I'll put 1 window there. I didn't do it on the other build that I showed you at the beginning, but I am going to just put 1 there just to see what it looks like. Around the side here, going to do the same again, so 1 and 2. We're going to go all the way around. I'm going to leave that side there where we've got a 5 block gap, go 1 and 2. And then finally where this peak is, we're going to go 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. And you know what, actually, I think I might change my mind on that window. I don't think I like the look of it. Let's leave it like that. Right, okay, so now we've done that, let's get in all of our roof so that we have got our kind of bearings. So let's get our dark oak stairs. We're going to place a ring of them around this edge here, making sure they're facing as normal. Make sure they wrap around that corner properly. Then grab our dark oak planks, and we're going to run these around the top of this wooden beam. Like so. Now what I do to make things a little bit easier, guys, is take the blocks, extend them all the way out like this. This block is going to overlap this one just by 1, or overhang. And then join it all the way down. And you should be able to join it to this corner here, like so. Okay. Do the same for the next block. So this is the next full block here. Bring it all the way down. Once you get to the line, in line with that, overhang it by 1, and then just bring it all the way down and join it up to here. Okay. Now the top one here, again, we actually can break that top one and replace it with planks. It doesn't matter, you can just stick it in front. Run that all the way until you are in line with the edge of this plank here. And then what we will do is we'll join this one up here. So that joins that. And then we're going to continue all the way down and join this all the way to the end here. Just like so. And then finally for the cross point here, we're just going to join this one up as well. So now if we look from above, we should have like a cross where the top of the roof is. Okay. So now we can get our stairs, and on top of all of these planks that we've just done, we can just run them all the way around, making sure they wrap around the corners, and then join them up to the opposite end. Okay, once you've done that side, let's go down to the left side. And we're going to do the same thing. So we'll start with our stairs at the bottom here. We'll place one there and then just join them across the edge here. Then on top of here, we're going to do our planks and join them up to that edge just there like that. Then again, the next plank, we're going to go up, overhang it by one, and then just bring it down and join it up to this side here. Then to the next plank, bring it so we overhang by one, and then just join it up. And then we can go ahead and put in all of our stairs. Okay, and now we're going to do this little corner here, which should be pretty simple actually. We're going to place one stair there, which should wrap straight around that corner. 3 planks like so. Then we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, and then 2 in there like that. And then on the final one, we're going to come 4 across, and then 3 back into there. And then just place your stairs on top of all of these, wrapping them around those little corners. Just like so. And now for the last piece of the roof, we're just going to do exactly the same thing. So we'll start with the stairs at the bottom there, get that bottom level in first. Just run it all the way around and join them up like so. And then we're going to grab our full block and we're going to bring it down this pillar here and join it up to this one here. Okay, and then we're going to do the same again on the next one, except we're going to go one further again. Bring it all the way around. And join it up like so. And then finally on this top one here, we're just going to bring it all the way down. And then join it up there. And then all we've got to do is place our stairs on top, and that is the roof pretty much done. Okay guys, and that is pretty much all of the roof done. Now what we're going to quickly do is, if we come over to here where this cross section is, right in the center of that cross section I'm going to place a full block, and then I'm going to go to each side and place stairs running back until it touches the block, and we'll do that on all 4 sides. Okay, and that just finishes off the roof nicely, gives it a nice little finish, and I think overall that looks pretty good actually. I really like the look of that. Okay, let's work on a few little details on the outside then, guys. So we're going to start with our stone brick slabs. And we're going to start from the left hand side here, and on the upper part of these little sticking out logs, we're going to place a slab there, and we're going to just go all the way around the build, okay? Placing it on the top half of that log, making sure you get the corners as well. Alright guys, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now on the gaps where we have our windows, on this little ledge, we're going to go ahead and place in 5 coarse dirt or 5 normal dirt or even 5 grass, it doesn't matter. Just place them underneath those windows. Okay, and once you're done, go ahead and grab yourself some spruce trapdoors and place those just in front of your dirt, and then make sure you close them down. Do this all the way around. Okay, once you've done that, grab yourself your glass panes. Now, I've gone ahead and used the light grey stained glass. And just go ahead and fill in your windows just like so. Once you've filled in your top windows, be sure to go down and make sure you fill in your windows at the bottom as well. Okay. Now, get some spruce fences, and you just want to put some across in your corners. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like so. It just kind of, I don't know, it just adds a bit of style to the corner of the build here. So we're going to do that on all 4 corners. Okay, and then where we don't have no windows on these little edges here, just run your spruce fences around the edges. Okay, just like that. I think it just adds a little bit of detail and just makes them look a little bit nicer. Alright guys, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now don't forget to go and put some flowers in your flower pots as well outside your windows. My flowers probably look a bit different because I'm using my texture pack, which if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. There may be some differences in the texture pack though. I've still got to update it as I have made quite a few changes recently. So I will be updating that again soon. But yeah, it's looking pretty good guys. Now we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some stone buttons. So we want some stone buttons, and we're going to want some stone brick stairs. Oh, and also we're going to want some more trapdoors. Now you can use spruce trapdoors, or you could even use the dark oak trapdoors here, because the dark oak trapdoors do also look quite nice. So first of all, let's get our stone brick stairs. And on the corners here, we're going to place an upside down stair like so. And then on these inner edges here, we're going to place a stair like that. Okay, so on these inner edges, we'll place the stairs that way. And then on the outside, we'll place them facing out. Okay, so just keep going around and do this around the entire build, guys, until you've done every corner. Okay, once you're done, guys, on the lower level here, what you want to do, where you've got your windows, break the block underneath and replace it with a stair, and break the block at the top and replace it with an upside down stair. And then just place 1, 2, 3 stairs just like so, just to create a little bit of depth and just a nicer look to the area. Do the same again where these windows are, so we break the top and bottom blocks, replace them with stairs, and then put some stairs like so. Okay, same again here, just like that. And then round this side, we're going to also do exactly the same thing. Okay. Now round the back, I don't have no windows. So what we're going to do is just going to place a stair like this on every other block all the way around. And then the same down this side here. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Let's get our stone buttons, and what we're going to do is we're going to place them on the fronts of these logs that are sticking out just like this. And go around the entire build, make sure we get it on every single log, making sure you don't miss any. Now when you get to this corner here, guys, because you can't place a button on both, so just place a button on one. And if it does bother you, you can go ahead and just place a slab like that, just so that it neatens it up a little bit if you like. And I think that is looking pretty good. Okay, so now let's get ourselves a door as well while we're here. Let's grab our door and we can go and stick our door in place. So the door, I like to go onto the inside and then place the door from the inside. Just so that you get that depth, it kind of sits back a little bit. Now, we're going to get our dark oak trapdoors here, and I'm going to place some dark oak trapdoors for the little windows. So we're going to place one there, one there. So they look like little shutters. Again, here and here. For these ones here, I'm actually going to place it on the top part of the block, just like so. We ain't got none around the back. And then the same again here, I'm just going to place it on the bottom half. This is actually, it's not placed on the window. You don't want to place it there. You want to place it on the stair above. Now, I know it doesn't actually connect, so if it bothers you, you can just put a full block above it. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is I did use some banners in this. Now, these ain't essential. You haven't got to add them, but it does seem to give it a little bit of a kind of more of a shop feel. So just place some banners across this beam here. I don't know, for some reason I just feel it looks like more of a kind of store or shop. And I put it around all four sides. It's up to you if you guys want to do it. Okay guys, it's looking pretty good. Now, the final thing we can do is go ahead and put the chimney in place. So let's go ahead and go round to the back here. Now, round the back here, as you can see, we got this pillar in the center here on the top floor. So we're going to go ahead and break that pillar there. Break these fences at the side here and these fences here. We're going to break the pillar at the center there, those two there, and then we're going to come down and break the stairs there, 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 and there. And then on for the roof, we're going to break 1, 2, and 3. Again, making sure it's the one that's in line. And then we're going to break that one just there. Okay, guys, we now have a bit of room to work with. So let's go ahead and grab our bricks. And we're going to place one in front of the pillar here. And we're going to raise it all the way up until we are level with that block there. We're then going to go 1 and 2 on top. Then we're going to go back down to the bottom. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3 at that side, 1, 2, 3 at this side, and 1 in the center. And then we're going to raise this until we are level with the second floor. Okay, so till we get to here, we're level with the second floor now. Then we're going to go 1, 2 at the back like so, 2 more at the back, and then 2 in the center like so. Actually, we'll keep that to 1 in the center. I think that would look better. Then we're going to place a stair there and a stair there facing inwards. We'll do the same on this side, a stair facing inwards. A stair facing inwards on that one. Then we're going to come up to the top, put a stair facing outwards with a stair, upside down stair next to it. 1, 2, we could even go 3 on top with a cobblestone wall and a brick slab like so. And that gives us a nice big chimney that goes all the way up. I think it looks pretty cool. Now down the bottom here, guys, I'm going to go ahead and place in 1 block just there, 1 block just there, place a stair on top and a stair on top. And you know what, we could place 1 more there like so, I think. Stair and a block on a stair. And I think that'll do. I think that looks pretty good. Now let's grab our spruce wood stairs again. And we're going to just basically join this roof piece here back up. So it looks like it goes up and through the roof. And I think that looks pretty cool. Now if you don't like stone bricks, because I know some texture packs don't have very nice stone bricks. If you don't like the stone bricks, you can always change them out for these stone bricks rather than actual bricks. But yeah, otherwise guys, I think it's looking pretty cool. Now that is all of the outside of the build all done. And on the inside here, guys, make sure you light it up. I should have said that earlier because you will get mobs spawning here. But I'll quickly show you what I've done with my interior. And if you would like to see me build the interior, be sure to let me know in the comments. And if enough people request it, I will certainly do a video on the interior. Okay guys, before we take a look on the inside, let me quickly show you a couple of things I've done on the outside. So one thing I've done was I took some birch logs and I just scattered a few odd ones here and there just to create a slight roughed up look around on the edges here, just so it looks like it's been maybe patched up here and there, and I think it's turned out really cool. So I'm really happy with the way that looks.
And I also went and I added this little sign here. So this is really simple. So let me just quickly break it down and then we'll rebuild it. So all you got to do is place a spruce fence gate against the edge of the wall here. Make sure you face in towards the build rather than facing towards the post, because if you do this, it's going to face that way. Okay, so make sure you face from the side. Then against that, you will need to crouch and place a fence post. Place an iron bar underneath, and then a spruce plank block or any block underneath that will be fine. Go ahead and get yourself a couple of item frames, face one, maybe each side like so, and then just stick a loaf of bread in it just like that, and there we go. So a little kind of little sign just to state that it's a bakery and that he sells bread, and I think that looks pretty cool. Now on the inside, I didn't go too crazy. I kept it fairly simple. So if we go on the inside, let's go in here. I made a little counter here, so we've got a little counter, a little flower pot, a bit of lighting. Behind the counter, I laid down some carpet and I placed a few lights underneath the carpet to make it a bit brighter in here because it's pretty dark otherwise. I had a couple of chests with a little counter at the back, some item frames with the pictures of what they sell in here. At the back here, we got the little kitchen, so we've got a little fireplace, some furnaces. There's a little note to say that bakery, like bread and stuff, goes in here, and then cakes and cookies and stuff in this one. Two little sinks. We've got some tripwire hooks here to make them look like they're little taps, but I think that looks pretty good. And then we've got a little upstairs here, so we've got an upstairs here. Use our spruce trapdoors here to make a nice little walkway. A few pictures on the wall with a little chandelier here with a nicely decorated roof. This is just a little hallway, so there's not much going on in here. We come in here, we got a kitchen, so I used the stripped oak wood here and added some carpets on tops down here. We got a furnace, a detector rail which makes it look a little bit like a cooker. This is just a picture in the texture pack as well, so it looks pretty good. Looks like a little kitchen. Got a little fridge over here, some more cupboards, and yeah, that's about it for this one, guys. It looks pretty cool. Then over here, I just made a little living room. We've got a little sort of settee here, a little unit here, a couple of pictures. Nothing much really, just a seating area. And then over here we've got a bedroom with some pictures, a couple of bookshelves, and that is pretty much about it for this, guys. There's not really much to it, and that just about does it. But yeah, I think it's turned out pretty good. I really like the look of this one. It's simple, but not too simple, you know. There's enough detail there to make it look nice, so that it doesn't look too basic and certainly far away from vanilla. Alright guys, well that just about brings us to the end of the tutorial. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help me out. And if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. I post tutorials on a weekly basis, and I also do a Let's Play series as well. So if that's your sort of thing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is Blue Nerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.